Okay, my name is Dodji Honou from, I'm Togolese, but I'm based in Ivory Coast. I'm the General Secretary of the Fablabs network in West Africa, named REFAO. REFAO is a network of about 20 Fablabs and Makerspaces in West Africa, French-speaking countries, with about in 7 countries. And we developed this network in 2018 to gather every network and initiative in these different countries and work together and develop projects together to promote hands-on learning, makerspaces activities, and so on. Today, I'm going to present you especially one of the project that we developed together, which is Fairlang. So the objective of the project is to promote, I mean, when I say promote, it's to promote the understanding or the learning of the language, the French, because as you may know, in our countries, I mean, French-speaking countries, the official language is French, okay? We have several, like more than 100 other languages, but the official language is French, and we need to understand or master French to communicate with each other. Reason why we say, okay, how can we develop these skills of understanding French? It can be English or other languages, but we decided to choose French because we are French-speaking countries by the activities that we are developing in the Fablabs, our network on Makerspaces. Okay, Fairlang is an open innovative laboratory. The aim is to co-develop digital training activities to build and different activities in order to give some competencies and skills to communicate in French, to share project, to develop soft skills. Okay, so it includes 3 major axes. So promoting the language learning, support the language development, and to facilitate the appropriation and understanding of the language. Okay, so how do we make this happen? So we build a capacity in French language through the do-it-yourself workshops. So we develop several workshops. For example, here we can see learning by doing and by the peers. So it's the common activities that we have in lab and maker spaces. So it can be woodworks, like Fablabs said before, and Fablabs Winam. It can be CNC laser cutting machine, and so on and so on. So we know that to use this tool, you need to understand the language, even if it's in French or English. You need to understand the language to know how the different steps of the building of the machine, for example. So we use also digital innovation. For example, we use electronic stuff like Arduino and so on. For example, to make robotics, you need to understand how Arduino works, and also how you can present, for example, for the kids, how they can express themselves and present the project that they will work on or that they will develop. Okay, so it's also learning and co-working areas. For example, in the network, we have a learning space dedicated in each Fab Labs or maker spaces. So they build the space, they put the equipment, for example, laptop, computer, robotics tool, Arduino, so that this place will be dedicated to the Fairlang activities. Students or teachers, even educator can come and learn or sharing their experience with each other. So it's also an open community learner. So we among the network, we are building this community of learners where we can share with each other. For example, when one activity is developed in Senegal, for example, we have a platform where these resources are shared. And then someone in Ivory Coast can also interact with these resources and learn what Senegal developed as an activities. And here we have some results. For example, this one is a ruler. So we have a ruler made made with a laser cutter machine. So during this program, for example, this is one is a trophy to the participants. So yeah, so we have many other activities and many other platforms developed on that project. So after 12 months of implementation, we have like some statistics of 6 spaces and more than 40 schools that we in these 4 countries. And also we reach about 80 teacher, educator, and makers. And globally, we have like 7,000 student educator makers and train during these projects. And we are planning to extend it maybe to be sustainable. Yes, for the next month and the next years. Yeah. Thank you.